Sunday, September 18th, and we are still on the load to pick up in the Houston area, going up here to Wisconsin. We're about close to 350 miles into our trip today. We started out from the house at around 9:30 this morning. Drove to Cuba, Missouri, stopped at Midwest Petroleum, which is now a TA. And as of this past Wednesday, I made a little video about that, crying about that. But we got our fuel there, took a 30-minute break, ate some lunch, and we just crossed, going around St. Louis, we just went up across the river, over here on the loop, and we are now in Illinois. I guess this would be considered East St. Louis, Illinois. Be delivering this in the morning to, it's Genoa City, Wisconsin. I think that's how you pronounce it. That's a 700-mile drive from the house. We are not going to make it the whole way today. Wasn't even planning on trying. Otherwise, I would have got up early this morning and got after it. But we're over here in Illinois. We are going to drive a little ways further. We got roughly 350 miles to go. So I want to get within about 4 hours at least. I don't want to drive more than 4 hours in the morning to go deliver this, but around there is the plan. I'm not pushing to get reloaded on Monday. If I do, that's great. But no push towards it unless I just happen to reach the 4 hour away mark and decide to keep driving a little farther. That's always a possibility. It's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon, not quite 4 o'clock, so we definitely have more time we could drive if we want, and still be able to get a parking spot. I believe we're going to be running up Interstate 39 and then cutting east over. I don't know if it's much difference than staying on 55 and running up into the Chicago area and hopping around there, but if the mileages are about the same, then there's no sense in getting anywhere close to Chicago if you don't have to. Pretty nice day today. I left the house with a little over a quarter tank of fuel. And mind you, I have two 100-gallon tanks. Fuel was $3.83 in Cuba at $3.83, not $4. That was my nasty price. So I really wanted to get there. I didn't see myself getting there. Everywhere else was around $3.90 to $3.94 on the Nastic network. So we dropped the speed down to about 61, 62 miles an hour. And I figured I would just see what kind of fuel economy we could get. And we ended up averaging 9.4 miles per gallon and made it all the way to Cuba. We just dropped down to an eighth of a tank as we were arriving there. That's where the low fuel light warning will come on. As we were pulling into the parking lot, little fuel island, that's when it decided to pop on. So real good fuel economy today, especially for running Interstate 44 heavy. Was not expecting to do that well. We're actually up to 9.6 for the day now. Because that's by the computer, but the computer is pretty accurate. Not sure what we're going to try to do tomorrow after we get unloaded. Not really aiming in any direction. Just going to look at rates, way looks like it might be a good way to go tomorrow or Tuesday. It'd always be nice to take a run out west, but that's typically lower rates, and it's not going to be much longer until the weather starts getting crazy and I don't go out that way for a little while. I was wondering if that was going to speed up and go on. I'm about to go ahead and just hit the brakes and slow down to get behind them. Bumpy road going around here about to knock me out of the seat. Yeah, back to that fuel price, that $3.83. I was looking at pump prices for Loves, Pilots. They were $4.79 to $4.85. That's what we were seeing in Missouri. So basically $1 a gallon cheaper on the NASTIC network. And of course, getting over here, it's well over $5 here in Illinois. Here around St. Louis, it's $5.33 here in the Loves we're going by now. And I can get fuel at Loves. I have a Loves card, but the discount's only 16 cents, so it doesn't make much sense. Ever since fuel prices went up, it has not made sense to use anything but the NASTIC card. And once now I've used Mudflap. Out west in Utah, they actually beat NASTIC's price. So. But as far as the Loves and the Pilot card that I have, they're just so far off with their jacked up fuel prices that my cards will probably go inactive before I ever use them again. And I'm fine with that. I would love to get a good discount at Loves because I actually like their fuel stops. They're clean. Not always as large as you'd like to be, but they're clean. The restrooms are always seem clean. The showers are always clean. Fuel islands always seem clean. But when you're talking 50, 75 cents a gallon difference to buy fuel, it's just not a good business decision. Weather's pretty nice today, 80 to 90 degrees all day. It's been sunny. It got a little cloudy when I was stopping to get fuel. I thought it was actually might cloud up and rain, but since then it's cleared up and back to sunny again. Nice weather. Enjoying the warm weather while it's still here because it won't be here much longer. Got a little bit of exciting news, exciting for me at least. Last night I ordered a new GoPro, the Hero 11. I had bought a dash cam and I was going to try to get some video off the dash cam, just road footage when crazy stuff happens out here. And I don't know, I talked to my wife about it. She brought up the idea that I'd be better off with the GoPro. I could do more videoing out here, and thought about it for a little bit. We decided we'll return the dash cam. I mean, I already have a dash cam connected to my ELD anyway, as far as that purpose for a dash cam. And I'm thinking with the GoPro, I don't know a whole lot about them, but with a regular camera, it's smaller than trying to maneuver my iPhone around. I'm thinking we'll be able to do more stuff. Maybe I can even have both of them going at the same time. Maybe catch a couple of angles. Just trying to improve my video abilities out here a little bit. Like I said, I'm 40 videos into this now, and I knew absolutely nothing about it starting. So trying to progressively get a little bit better as I go along. But I have had a few times where I would have liked to have gotten out of the truck with the camera and be able to do things, you know, even just playing with the dog and getting some video of the dog out here and some of the stupid stuff she does. But trying to hold on to her and hold on to a phone, it gets pretty awkward. GoPro has so many different ways that you can mount it. I mean, you got a chest mount, a helmet, a head mount, all kinds of little adhesive mounts that you can attach it to. I can put that camera in a lot of places that I would not feel comfortable putting the iPhone. And with the subscription program with the GoPro, it's got a no questions asked replacement. So if I hang it on the outside of the truck and it goes bouncing and gets run over or something like that, then according to their program, I can replace it. No questions asked. My phone, I wouldn't be so lucky. So we'll see what we do. We'll see what we can do with that once we get it. It's going to make video editing a little more complicated. I do everything on an app on my phone right now. So I'll probably have to learn some editing on the laptop. Get a hold of a good program and start learning how to do that. So it'll be another learning curve for me. So expect some mistakes. Get a good laugh out of them. And we're about 2 miles away from getting onto Interstate 55 now off the loop. We'll be running that all the way to Lincoln. I think it's called Lincoln. That's where my initial plan is to stop. There's a Thornton's truck stop there, and that's like a Shell station across the road from it. That's the one I usually prefer to park at. It's just quieter. That's where I'm thinking about stopping. You know, that's only going to be 100 or so miles down the road, so that'll leave me less than 250 miles to drive in the morning. So we thinking about stopping there. We may go a little farther. We'll decide here in a little bit. Anyway, we are going to get over here on the 55 and get through the little traffic I usually deal with there, and we'll catch back up with you later. All right, it's just about 6:30, and as we were kind of thinking, we are stopping here in Lincoln, Illinois. Gonna go ahead and shut it down and just get up early in the morning and run. That's kind of what we planned from the beginning, and then as I started driving, I was thinking about maybe pushing it and trying to get real close, and decided against it because I'd rather start early than drive late as a rule. There's some loads out there picking up tomorrow that I may be able to pick up in the afternoon, and we'll just have to wait and see on those. And if not, should definitely be able to pick up something Tuesday. But I'm thinking we'll get something tomorrow. I'm not going to push the issue if the rates aren't there. I'm not going to worry about it. And I typically don't stop over here at the Pilot or Thornton's or whatever. This is the area I like to stop in, but I stop over here at Beck's or Rody's. It's a Rody's truck stop. Yeah, it is called Beck's. A little quieter and peaceful. Lots of room to get the dog out. Like she's already antsy to go too. So we'll probably be taking off out of here around probably about 5 o'clock. If I wake up early and just get energetic, we may pull out of here at 4:30, but we'll be planning around 5 o'clock to get out of here. Regardless, we'll be there to deliver before 10 o'clock. And then figure out what's going to go on from there. I expect there'll be plenty of room to park over here right now. Even though you always got people already parked on the outside here, parked along the curb like they unable to park for some reason. Oh yeah, we got all kinds of parking here today. Staying over here keeps me from getting tempted to go into that Wendy's as well. I don't need that. All right. We're going to wheel in right here. A couple local trucks there. I'm sure they're not in their trucks right now. Parked and gone home. And that's going to be a wrap on this video. We're going to close this out and start back up with another one tomorrow as we head out to deliver. We will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.